Thought it'd be golden, crossing the line and don't look back. Think I was broken, I needed some time to clear my head. 'Cause I've made all the mistakes and I've dealt with the heartbreaks, but I think that I found my way. 'Cause I've been sinking like a stone. Carolina, take me home. Nothing's ever really broken. I won't let you go. 'Cause I'm finding my way right back to you. I'll find my way back to you. I see a river floating its way out to the sea. I can remember carving our names onto that tree. And I just wanna see you, 'cause you will never know just how much I've been missing home. 'Cause I've been sinking like a stone. Carolina, take me home. Nothing's ever really broken. I won't let you go. 'Cause I'm finding my way right back to you. Yeah, I'll find my way back to you.
So we had a storm roll in on us last night, so we decided to stop at the Buffalo Outdoor Center RV park on our way down to Ozone. The storm passed through, we got a good shot of the rainbow in the barn, and this morning we headed south towards Ozone, and our first stop is Grumpy's Burger Barn to grab a hamburger before we go set up our RV down in Ozone. And we're going to use the RV as a base camp and then explore the area for a couple days in the Jeep.
Here, come here. Ruby. Ruby.
If you're near Ozone, Arkansas, be sure to stop in at Grumpy's. He makes a pretty good burger. From here, we got just a short drive down to Ozark Ridge Campground, where Cindy will be doing an interview with John and Tracy. Ozark Ridge Campground is a fantastic spot to pull your camper and rent side-by-sides. They're very close to things like Union Schoolhouse, Bub's Cabin, and Ozark Cafe, just to name a few.
Restless Adventures here with John and Tracy Eichenberger, and we are at their RV park at Ozark Ridge. I believe we are in Ozone?
Ozone, Arkansas.
Ozone, Arkansas. And basically we want to know just how you got your start and what you offer and how long it took to get it developed and those things.
Okay, well, basically we're in our third season. This is our third season right now. A friend of ours built the place about 7 years before we bought it and did absolutely nothing with it. And it was just all grown up, just like a field. You couldn't see the gravel, couldn't see even where the electric and everything was. And they said they were thinking about selling it. And Tracy and I took about 2 weeks figuring out why we shouldn't buy it. And,
As we do.
Yeah, we came back to visit family and for Thanksgiving, and we closed December 9th. How quick it went. So this is going to be the retirement gig. That's the plan.
Right.
Yeah.
When you retire, you got to have something to do.
Right.
And I haven't retired yet, so she's running the whole thing pretty much right now. And but I need something to do when I do retire, and this was something that we thought we could
He's always
enjoy
wanted
doing.
to own a campground. So.
Right.
So it's small, so we like it. It's small. It's not going to get very big. We might add a few cabins eventually. I think in the spring the plan is to build an office and bathhouses. So we've got that. And in addition to the campground, which all the sites have full hookups, so 30-50 amp electric, water, sewer. We have trash service and Wi-Fi. In addition to that, we offer side-by-side rentals, which has been very popular, more than I even thought it would be.
How many ATVs, UTVs do you have?
Right now we have 3. I think we're going to add another in the spring, so we'll have one that seats 4 adults, 2 kids, 4-seater and 2-seaters.
Okay. And so you have Wi-Fi available, and then the hookups are both electric and water.
Yeah, we have 30 and 50 amp electric on all sites, and sewer and water.
Okay. How many do you have available?
We have 16 sites.
Okay.
And once we get the bathhouses and everything, we can probably put in some primitive camping sites. You know, probably not very many of them, but
across the way.
Yeah. Well, that goes back to we want to keep it so it's a retirement gig.
Right.
He keeps saying, well, we could do this or we could do this.
Right.
I'm like, well, wait a minute. It's not supposed to be that much work.
Right.
You know, we've got, over 30 acres back here, and so, they go, oh, you could make it so big. Well, I don't want to turn it into a job.
Right.
I want it to be something to do.
Right. Something easy to maintain.
Yes.
Yeah.
The side-by-sides are plenty enough. I mean, the campground itself is not too labor intensive. The side-by-sides can be a little bit because we tell people if you bring it back and it's not dirty, you didn't have enough fun. You should get out and enjoy it. We try not to be too picky about that because if there's too many rules, you're not going to enjoy yourself.
Right.
So we make sure all of our side-by-sides have 4-point harnesses. That's a must for us. They're more comfortable. They're safer. They all have snorkel systems. They all have winches, so you don't have to worry about getting stuck. We have, emergency rope repair kit in there, so if you get a flat tire, you can patch it and air it back up, that kind of thing. So we do that, and then we also provide a tablet with a map of the area with some of the local sites, so you can have that to guide yourself around. And we'll start a track when you leave the campground, so you don't have to worry about getting lost. And then we provide an emergency radio as well if you get in a lot of trouble.
That was going to be one of my questions. How do they get a hold of you if they want to purchase either the site or your ATV, UTV?
So we have a website, ozarkridgerv.com, and you can click on a link and book campsites or put side-by-sides. The side-by-sides, you have to book those at least 2 weeks out because I need a little time to plan some of that. If you want it sooner than that, you can just give us a call. Our number is also on the website, but it's 479-774-4470.
Okay. Thank you for watching Bit Restless Adventures with us, and tune in and be sure to like, subscribe, and share. We just left Ozark Ridge Campground in Ozone, Arkansas, where we just picked up a new sponsor. Now we're on our way to Bub's cabin.
Well, we made it down the trail to Bub's cabin. He's not here today to visit with, but we're going to show you around.
Says no camping, Bud's cabin. Look at all this woodwork, babe.
Yeah. You want to go on in?
Well, his sign says, welcome to our place in the woods. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints. Spend nothing but time. I don't know if y'all know, but Bub is still alive. He's 91 years old. He's not here today to visit with, but he leaves it open as long as you don't steal anything. And he says, if you do, there's a camera watching you, and it's God. Look at the stone fireplace. Here's a picture of Bub and family. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty dark in here. His hat. There's a photo album you can look through. Old rocking chair. I like the screen door. Reminds me of my childhood. Grandma's.
Yeah.
It's got a wooden latch. Long johns on the wall. Old metal bed. Church pew bench over here. You can't see. I was amazed at this craftsmanship with the old wooden peg lock.
Yeah, I wish there was more light in here.
I know. I guess this would have been like the foyer. There's an old picture. We had one growing up. You said your grandma had one too.
Yeah, I had my grandma had one.
Yeah, there's some pictures of the old pictures of this place. A map down here of the area. Pretty amazing photos around here to look at over the years. Here's the kitchen and another bedroom. And there's a place where you can sign your name and date. That goes to the front porch. I have a lamp just like this at home that my grandma gave me.
Yeah.
I don't think he can use it. It's got a broken lamp. We going upstairs?
Here, I'll let you walk up with me.
Okay. It's a really tight fit. I don't know if Brian can make it. He's a pretty big guy. We'll see. Oh. Okay. Really steep steps. Oh. Guess there used to be a corn stack mop over there, it says. I think this is a blanket chest. Yeah. Look at these beams, boy. The old windows. Oh, I like a woven rug. I have those to this day in the dining room of our house. Clothes over there, more long johns on the line. Dry your clothes inside, wash them outside. In the river if you need to, I bet. Here. Bedroom number 2. Looks like it's got some light too. Here's an old, says corn shuck bed, I'm sorry. Look at that wood again. I think it's interesting to see the curved walls. That window's a little cattywampus. Old table. Look at this old doll. Little chest of drawers. And there's where some of Bub's clothes. Here's that latch I was talking about. And door. Pretty neat craftsmanship. And that's all for upstairs. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people could sleep upstairs. My goodness. Can you imagine? Here's the steep steps. Let's hope and pray I don't fall. I like that there's a window right here. My goodness. Whew. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this episode of Bit Restless Adventures, where we've taken a step back in time at Bub's cabin here in Ozone, Arkansas. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to reach out to us, leave a comment below. Bye.